interesting question in from a mum of a 6-year-old girl. She has severe milk and egg allergies, and her mum's been very careful to make sure that she doesn't get exposed to these allergens in her diet. Being at school, her daughter is now wanting to go on play dates and to birthday parties. Her mum's obviously concerned about what that might mean. Having food allergies can make children feel different, especially at events such as birthday parties or play dates. So the important thing to do for a mum of an allergic child is to make them feel as though they're not different. Try and make sure your daughter understands the implications of her allergies, so knowing that she shouldn't be eating milk and egg related products, but also to know that she can try the foods that her friends are having with a little bit of care. If she's going on a play date or to a party, make sure that the host knows about your daughter's allergies. Make sure your daughter understands the implications of her allergies and that she needs to avoid certain foods. If your host is willing, ask them to provide a milk and egg-free diet for your daughter. Perhaps even provide them with food that she can take along. Illumi provides some really great alternatives for your daughter's diet. So, for example, a pasta sauce that in fact the whole of the party or all the playdate children could eat. So your daughter doesn't feel like she is different. The most important thing is for your daughter to feel included and also for you to know that she's safe. Lots of people want to be healthier, and I'm often asked whether taking something like wheat out of the diet would make a healthier diet for them. Some people do find that wheat can cause digestive problems, things like bloating. However, everyone's individual, so food doesn't always affect everyone in the same way. If you do want to try cutting out something like wheat from your diet to see whether it makes you healthier, then it's important to follow a healthy, balanced diet. Wheat is found in lots of the foods that we eat here in the UK, so things like bread, pasta, breakfast cereals all contain wheat. But it's also used as an ingredient in lots of other foods too, so for example pre-packed convenience foods. So taking wheat out of your diet is no mean feat. The best place to go for advice on what foods to avoid would be one of the charities involved in the education about food allergy and intolerance, such as Allergy UK or Celiac UK. The important thing to remember is if you take anything out of your diet, then you must balance that out with other foods. So if you're taking wheat out of your diet, replace the carbohydrates with things like rice cakes, wheat-free bread or rice to bulk out your diet. It's important to get that balance and to make sure you're not missing out on any important nutrients. I've been asked about coconut. Some of our recipes do contain coconut, and some of our customers are worried about nut allergies. Should they be avoiding products with coconut in them? The interesting thing is that coconuts are actually seeds and not nuts, which means they have a completely different botanical makeup to things like almonds or Brazil nuts, for example. People with a peanut or tree nut allergy don't necessarily have any increased risk of being allergic to coconuts. However, you should always be aware of any additional allergies that you might have. We use coconut milk and cream coconut in several of our authentic tasting recipes, like Asian and Indian foods. These recipes are free from peanuts and tree nuts. Coconut milk is also lactose and milk free, so it makes our recipes suitable for people with milk allergy and lactose intolerance too, and giving them that creamy taste that we like. We take allergen labelling very seriously, so we make sure that any potential allergens are labelled on our foods. Where a known allergen is used, we highlight that allergen in our ingredients list and on our website, so you know exactly what you're buying before you actually make your purchase.